You are listening to Viewpoints from Place Cloud. Cultural researchers tell stories of places from around the world. For the full multimedia experience and to support the creators you enjoy, visit placecloud.io.
The largest lake in the Republic of Ireland and the second largest on the island of Ireland, local lore tells us that Lough Corrib in County Galway has 365 islands, one for each day of the year. Now, there is a little poetic license taken with this fact, as we know in reality there are at least 1,327 islands from the most recent count. The journey from lake to sea is made via the mighty River Corrib, one of the shortest yet fastest rivers in Europe, and cuts through the city of Galway. In the final steps of its marriage to the Atlantic Ocean, the River Corrib passes by an iconic Galway landmark. Situated on Wolfetone Bridge, the Fishery watchtower is truly unique in that it is the only building of its kind in Ireland. The tower was built in 1852 by the Ashworth family, who, at the time, had assumed the ownership of the Galway Fishery. Originally, it was constructed as a draft netting station and functioned as a lookout tower for fishery personnel to monitor fish stocks coming up the river. Its central location and panoramic views also allowed the fishery personnel to keep a vigilant eye out for any illegal fishing along the river. The tower is a fine example of mid to late Victorian architecture. The ground floor of the tower is built in stone, with the first and second floors built of brick. The brick would originally have been used as ballast on the many cargo ships that plied their trade out of Galway. The ballast was offloaded onto the quay walls when the ship was loaded with new cargo, and the bricks were recycled and used in the construction of local buildings such as the Fishery Watchtower. The tower still retains some of its original characteristics, including an ornate stained glass window, quite unusual for a working building of this type. The building is currently owned by the Inland Fisheries Board and is leased to Dúchas na Gaillimhe, Galway Civic Trust, who operates it as a fishery museum. From the tower, you're just a stone's throw away from other Galway landmarks, such as the City Museum, the Claddagh, and the Spanish Arch. Special events are also held at the tower, albeit on a somewhat part-time and seasonal basis. But if you drop by, you may be lucky enough to catch a miniature art exhibition or reserve yourself a spot at an intimate storytelling session, hearing tales of the river as it rushes past.